Okay, this question 10 here, this is about the uh, depth of water in the harbor that changes with the simple harmonic motion. You're given this equation, H, which changes with time, is actually a constant term, phi plus a sine term here. So the sine term plus a constant term, so it's still a sine term, but it actually looks like something like that. Let's say this is the depth here, there's a 5 here, and you add on to a sine term. So this is a 5, h, this is a t, and this is 5. So you add on with a sine term here, something like that. Okay, the sine term add on to it. So this is how it varies with the time here. Now, so what is the maximum depth of the water? Maximum depth, you look at the equation, maximum, the sine term maximum is 1. So maximum of sine is 1. So therefore, maximum uh, h is 5 plus 3 times 1. Okay, so that's equal to 8 meter. Okay, so that's quite straightforward. So here is 8 meter. And similarly, the minimum is when psi is -1. So minimum h is when psi is -1, 3 times 0 times -1. Okay, so that gives you 2 meter. Okay, that's 8 meter is 2 meters. So here is 2 meter. Right. So the time interval between high and low water, it means the time taken from here to there, high water and low water. This is half the cycle. Okay, the time is actually half the cycle. And if you look at the equation given above here, the sine, this sine omega t, right? Sine 2 pi t divided by 45600. This is actually sine omega t, or omega is 2 pi t divided by capital T, right? This is sine omega t. So if you compare this equation, you find that the capital T, the period, is actually 45600. So therefore, the time taken between the highest level and the lowest level is half of 45600. Okay, divided by 2, so that gives you 22800. Okay, so it's 22800, 800 second. Now, the value of T at which the water level is 5 meter. Uh, Apart from the beginning, at beginning when t is 0 is actually 5, but we don't count the t equals 0. So essentially, you want to find the next time. That means here, right? When the level is 5 again. So what you do is put h equals to 5 on the left hand side of the equation. For 5 equals to 5 plus 3.0 sine 2 pi t divided by 45600. Okay, so you just solve this, and 5 and sine cancel away, so it just become 0 equals to um, 3 sine 2 pi t over 45600. So you find this is sine is equal to so sine is equal to 0, whatever inside is 0. Sine is 0 when the inside term is actually 0. 0 is the beginning, we're not interested, or the next value is pi. Okay, sine 180 degrees is sine 90 is 1, sine 980 degree of sine pi. So the next value is sine pi. Yeah, the next value when um, when the whole term inside is pi, yeah, then it will become 0 again. So that's 2 pi t divided by 45600 equals to pi. And from here you solve it, you should be able to get t equals to um, the next value of t equals to 22.8. Okay, because the first value is t equals 0, so the first value, so the first time t equals 0, you get it. Second time is 22.800, sorry, 22800 second. Okay, right. um, right, that is half the period. It's the same answer as the previous previous interval. The previous time is the time interval. This one is the time measured from beginning. Okay, so these are the two possible times when the value of the h equals to 5. So next part, the length of time for each type during which the depth of water is more than 7 meter. Um, so if you look at the equation again, starting from 5, go down to 8, go down to 2, and so on. So there's a level 5. So you want to know when it will reach 7 meter. Okay, it's more than 7 meter. So from here, you want to know the interval. So from here to here, it's time. From here to here, the level is more than 7 meter. So what you need to do is find the two values of t, maybe call it t1, we call it t2. So the interval, the length of time will be t2 minus t1. Okay, so what you need to do is similar to part 4, you just put the value of 7 on the left hand side of the equation, equals to 5 plus 3 sine 2 pi t divided by 4, 5, 600, and you solve it, you get this 7 minus 5 is 2, so 2 equals to divided by 3 equals to sine 2 pi t over 4, 5, 600. So what you need to do now is take your calculator, take the inverse sine, right? 2 divided by 3, then take the inverse sine, but you have used the radian mode. In the calculator, you have to use the radian mode so that it will, because the terms inside are all in radian. So when you take the inverse sine, 2 divided by 3, take the inverse sine, you work it out. You get two answers. Actually, you get two answers. One is the first quadrant, one is the second quadrant. So once you get it, t will be equal to um, okay. You get when you get the answer, you get 2 pi t over 4, 5, 600 equals to 0.73 or 2.41. Okay. This is actually pi minus this. Okay, 3.14 minus 3.14 minus 0.7. This actually equals to pi minus 0.730. Okay, so anyway, you get two answers. So the first answer we call it T1. You get corresponding to 0.730. You get 5298, and the second answer corresponding to 2.41. You get 17490, and you subtract the bigger one, t2 minus t1, so the interval time will be just 17490 minus 5298, and that will give you 200 seconds. So this is the duration of time for which the depth is more than 7 meter. Okay, so this one is more mathematical, and it probably looks more mathematical than anything else. You just need to substitute the right value and solve it using your calculator. Okay, so it's actually not so difficult. All right.